President of Burkina Faso Ibrahim Traore met with President of Russia Vuldimin Putin. Meeting with President of Burkina Faso Ibrahim Traore, Vladimir Putin held a meeting with the President of Burkina Faso Ibrahim Traore in Kremlin, the head of Republic in Russia, on occasion of 8th Universal of Victory in Great Patriotic War. On the Russian side, the meeting was attended by Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrovich, Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak, Deputy Chief of Staff of the Presidential Executive Office Maxim Oleksikshin, Deputy Chief of Staff of the Presidential Executive Office Presidential Press Secretary Dmitry Peskov, Presidential Aides Vij Ashekov, Defense Minister Andrew Belovisova, Minister of Economic Development Maxim Rosteksivo, Head of Federal Service for the Oversight of Consumer Protection and Welfare Anna Popova, and Director General of State Atomic Energy Corporation Rostom Alexandre Rikhavich. So, even if you didn't make a subscribe on the channel of Somarwanda TV with Steven Rwanda, you are allowed to make subscribe. Let us begin from the speech of President of Russia Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin starts with greeting. Mr. President and friends, we are delighted to see you. Before we begin, I would like to thank you once again for your decision to take part in celebration marking the 8th Universal of Victory in the greatest patriotic war. I remember our constructive and productive conversation when you first visited our country in 2023 to participate in the Russia Africa Summit in St. Petersburg. Your current visit to Russia to attend celebrations of the 8th Universal of Victory is deeply symbolic and reflects the friendly nature of Russia-Burkina Faso relations. I would also like to mention your country's contribution to defeating Germany, Nazism and its satellites. About 300,000 people from modern-day Burkina Faso fought as a part of anti-Hitler coalition in the Free French formation led by the legendary son of French people, General Chancellor de Gaulle. Today, we are united by a common goal of fighting terrorism and extremism. We will continue to help the Republic in restoring the rule of law and constitutional order and to assist in suppressing the radical groups that are still active in a certain part of Burkina Faso. Over the past 2 years, we have made significant progress in expanding mutually beneficial cooperation across various areas. In late 2023, after a pause that lasted over 30 years, the Russian embassy in Ouagadougou resumed its operations. A regular political dialogue was established. Even though bilateral trade remains modest, it is nonetheless on the rise, which is promising trend that should of course be encouraged. We will work together to further strengthen its economic tie and diversity mutual trade. The Burkina Faso Economic Days in Russia in October 2024, which were attended by a high-ranking Burkinabo delegation headed by the Prime Minister, were beneficial in this regard. Work is underway to create, on Intergovernmental Commission, a dedicated working group was formed in late 2024 We will continue to help your country in training national personnel. The Russian government scholarship quota for Burkinabé citizens has been more than doubled for the 2024-2025 academic year. This year, we are prepared to take 27 more students from your country. The institution will be covered from Russian federal budget. In all, about 3,500 students from Burkina Faso received their education in Russia. Cultural and humanitarian ties have been promoted since 2024 by the Ouagadougou-based Russian House, which offers Russian language classes, among others. Cooperation in healthcare and sanitation hold a lot of promise on April 24 to 25. Mr. Popova visited Ouagadougou. We are ready to carry out joint scientific research, develop laboratory infrastructure, and train specialists. We prioritize humanitarian aid to Burkina Faso as well. Last year, we shipped to your country 2,500,000 tons of wheat free of charge. This month, a large shipment of other food will arrive in Ouagadougou. We appreciate close coordination with Burkina Faso in the international arena, including at the United Nations and other international organizations. Consultations between Russia and the Confederation of Seychelles States have become valuable new cooperation format. The first such a meeting took place at the level of foreign ministers in Moscow in April. I think our prospects are good across many areas. We have an opportunity to discuss some of them today. So, all lovers of Soma Rwanda TV with Stephen Rwanda, I would like to also give you speech from Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore. It is speaking while this man was in Russian. Good afternoon, Comrade President. Here, this Ibrahim Traore has already greeted the President of Russia, Vladimir Putin. Thank you very much. I am honored to be able to take a part in greater victory celebrations. I would like to thank you for the invitation. It is very symbolic for us. I must say that during this visit I learned a lot about the culture and the history we were the foundation of the resistance of Russian people. I learned about the sacrifice made by your people which made it a free nation today. I would like to thank you once again for inviting me. This particular moment and this meeting give us a chance to think about what is happening now and to think ahead. Today's obstacle should not stop us. To some extent, this obstacle even play into our hands because despite the sanctions that have been imposed against the Russian Federation by many countries, Russia occupies prominent place in the international arena. And take this into account, we understand that it is not easy. I watched the soldiers marching in front of us. I saw the military equipment including the tank and took part in the Greater Patriotic War. And I saw modern equipment as well. We would like to cooperation between us to develop expansionist and take new informs. We thank you for your attitudes toward Burkina Faso. Today I visited the Mandarives Institute and we understand that in addition to defense and security, there is another important sphere named science and education. We would like Russia to help us educate our younger people and teach them science so that we can develop our own production, industry and engineering because it is very important for Africa. We believe that terrorism we are witnessing today comes from imperialism and we are fighting it. If we put an end to this war, if we have a strong army, we will be able to engage in developing our homeland. This is what we see as the purpose of our struggle. This is why it is truly important to build the training staff. Very often in Africa, there are a lot of expectation, a lot of needs in terms of equipment and hardware, which is why we have much to do. We would like to ask for help, and the main thank you can help us with this transfer, technology and know-how. We need to understand how we can spirit the universities that exist in Russia and Burkina Faso. How we can open university branches in Burkina Faso to train our citizens, our students in a more particular way. This is our fundamental objective. We would like Burkina Faso to develop and for many students to come to us and study science. We see the wonderful result of Russian Federation. There are many young riches among them, and we would like to share your experience. The lovers of Somarwanda TV with Steven Rwanda. This is two speeches. One speech from President of Russian Vuldimin Putin, and another President Burkina Faso's a man who is called Ibrahim Traore. Make sure that you have made subscribe on this channel. You are welcome.